is serving. And you can see immediately Black going across court to Truong. We'll see if that's the strategy in this match.
Second serve.
Black missing that one.
0-0-2.
And a good confidence booster for Truong, going at Georgia Johnson and winning that battle. Watch for Black's unique backhand dink as well. Tends to push it as opposed to lift through it. It works for her.
0-0-1.
I like it from Black, coming across Georgia Johnson and saying, that one's mine. Taking command,
0-0-2.
finishing the point.
Point.
Speed up worked against Black, and that may be the intention of the 5 seeds. Keep it away from Johnson.
1-0-2.
That time a little miscommunication. Black running across, I think trying to take that, but Johnson was there.
2-0-2. Right up.
Little conversation between Johnson and Black, just
0-2-1.
maybe figuring out what they want to do. Down 0-2. Nice finish from Truong.
Zero, 2-2. Right out.
So again, through the middle, a little miscommunication from the 3 seeds.
2-0-1.
Make that 2 in a row. Little surprised given how much these two have played together. And you can clearly see the strategy from Dizon and Truong in the sense that they're pushing the balls across to Black, once in a while going to Johnson, but really attacking Black, trying to get the setup, which they got there. And again, Black poking the ball high. Johnson thinking about a timeout. It's 5-0. I don't think this is the scoreline they expected. Blustery wind out here this afternoon certainly affects play.
Point.
Well, Johnson is going to take that timeout and has really not been involved.
6-0-1.
That was better from Black.
6-0-2.
Again, Johnson not getting involved, letting Black take those balls coming through the middle.
7-0-2.
That ball drifts wide from Dizon.
0-7-1.
And that's more of what we expect to see from the higher seeded team. Nice angled finish by Johnson.
1-7-1.
Excuse me, Black.
Nice.
Clean hit this time from Black. Starting to find a little momentum.
2-7-1.
But Dizon, clean, crisp volleys, wins that one for a half out.
2-7-2. Point. 3-7-2.
Great play from Truong. You heard the scream. She enjoyed that one. Johnson calls for the switch.
7-3-1.
And that's a nice play. Shifting over, little quick steps to the right side. Angled finish, half out.
Correction, was that point? Was that in? Second serve, got it. 7-3-2.
Oh, it was a great point. You didn't want to see it finish like that. Truong trying to dig that one off the floor, puts it in the net. Some excellent defense and offense from both teams. And that ball just died. We've mentioned that a few times. The ball doesn't always travel to the back of the court in this wind. It pushes it down sometimes. Dizon finishes that one, started by Truong. Sun starts to set here in Daytona Beach.
Point.
And that's the danger of making that switch. Black just a little bit late across, hitting that ball while she was moving.
8-3-1.
8-3-1. Great play. Truong and Black showing their defensive skills in that rally.
8-3-2.
This time, a rare shot from Johnson, who takes advantage and punishes that with a backhand winner.
Three, 8-1.
Oh my goodness. Truong will look back at that and want it again. Tried to hit the angle twice in a row. This is one of those ones you have to regroup from mentally.
Point.
So 2 errors on the far side, and Johnson and Black are clawing their way back into this. Make that 3. We might see, and we do, a timeout from Dizon and Truong. Here's covering the action here on the PPA. Well, it wasn't a clean overhead from Black, but it was good enough to force defense from Dizon, and Johnson finished it off. Always loved the energy of Georgia Johnson on the court.
7-8-1.
Longest dink battle by far. And Truong is the one who breaks it. Black pushed it a little deep and Truong snatched at it.
8-8-1.
Can you believe it? It's 8-8 now. Truong, fist pump. Overhead winner, half out. Second server.
8-8-2.
One more match coming up after this evening. Don't go anywhere. Very, very good deep return from Dizon, forcing Johnson to back up on that drop, and as a consequence, just hit it a touch too low.
8-8-1.
I really do like this tactical change from Johnson and Black by switching Johnson over to the left side. It seems to be working a lot more. She's more engaged, more active.
8-8-2.
And that sets up Black for the forehand on the outside. Reminder, Dizon, Truong are up 7-0. What a turnaround in game 1. Dizon with the unforced error. Truong, Dizon now all of a sudden seem to be playing a lot of defense.
9-8-1.
That time a little long from Black.
9-8-2. Side out.
I want you right now.
8-9-1.
Johnson and Black got here with a win over Sewing and Schaefer. They won it 11-7, 11-7. Dizon and Truong winning over Walker and Walker 6-5.
8-9-2. Side out.
I'm not sure what Truong was saying. Oh, I think she thought hers was out, maybe? I'm really not sure. Either way, it doesn't matter. 9-8-1.
Point.
And another point.
Game
Dizon.
point.
It's a real challenge on this far side now as the sun drifts through. Have found their way back into it after switching sides. It's really worked for them. And there it is, unforced error from Truong. And Johnson and Black, the 3 seeds. We're back live. Great shot from Dizon. We were just during the break discussing some of the environmental challenges of pickleball. We can see that the sun has drifted over this court and is now starting to dip. Will be a little difficult as players look from left to right. Georgia Johnson with the sorry mishit. Sorry, not sorry. Use all of that paddle.
0-0-2.
Nice awareness from Johnson to be ready from that speed up from Dizon. Dizon having a little chat with Kohler. Kohler finds himself in a semifinal later, winning a really tough one with his partner Matt Wright.
Point.
Truong's game is just dipping a little bit. Started out hot, really attacking
1-0-1.
Tyra Black on the left side. It seems to have gone away. And you can see who's taking control. It's Georgia Johnson. The match started with Black really taking most of the points, and Johnson a spectator. Not anymore.
2-0-1. Point.
Johnson living in Florida.
Point.
Briefly played some tennis, but went to George Mason. Still young as well, 19.
Second serve. 0-2.
Oh, that lob just dropped out, probably about 6 inches. It was comfortably out. Dizon, the veteran of these four at 30, also living in Utah. That's great defense. Wow, you really have to applaud that 5th seed team. Really playing strong defense in the back of the court to make their way forward. And then a clever shot inside out forehand from Dizon to finish it. Johnson missing that one, trying to go a little too much underneath it. Couldn't get there, flicks it into the net.
2-4-1. Second serve.
Certainly helps if your partner lives nearby. 5 seeds living in Utah, 3 seeds living in Florida. Allows opportunities for training together. Communication, such a strong component of this sport. Communication and just an awareness of whose ball is whose and what kind of shot your partner's going to hit.
4-2-1.
Without that, 2 great players can play very poorly together. Johnson hit the lob. Truong got there, got something back, but then Johnson way over swinging that one. Paddle angle wrong. Ball flies out. 4-2-2. Ball drifts in off that tape. Unfortunately for Dizon and Truong, they all count.
5-2-2.
Ball drifts wide again from Johnson, who's starting to make a few uncharacteristic errors.
Two 5-1.
Reminder coming up after this, another women's doubles quarterfinal. That will complete our coverage for the day, and then we'll be back tomorrow for all of the bronze medal matches. Hope you join us for those too. Well, I'm not sure about the shot selection for Black to allow her opponents to move forward, but then Truong, same thing, trying to lob Black, but got it wrong. Black was right there and put it away. 5-2-1. Like the cutoff from Black, coming in early, cutting across to take Johnson's ball in the air, setting that second shot up. Good finish.
6-1. Second serve. Six, 2-2. Side out.
Dizon Truong really needs some points in this innings
2-6-1.
just to keep the pressure on.
Point. Three, 6-1. Point.
Nice play from Dizon. Two clean drives, forcing the error from Johnson.
4-6-1.
This time they elect to stay, Johnson and Black.
Four, 6-2.
Nice job. Hurricane Tyra Black opening up the court and taking advantage, guiding that one down the left side.
6-4-1.
Well, I'm not sure. I think Dizon thought that Truong was going to take that ball. She seemed a little unsighted.
7-4-1.
Oh.
Second serve.
Johnson got away with one as she tried to cut that one off. It was going out. Notice as well the serve from Johnson, a slice side spin serve.
7-4-2. Side out.
That's the disadvantage of that slice dink. It cuts lower. That time too low.
4-7-1.
Well, Tyra Black, it was a semi-speed up perhaps. Truong was right there, and I wonder if it was just too slow and mistimed it.
Four, 7-2. Side out. Seven, 4-1.
Nice finish from Truong. Backhand, two-handed backhand, set up perfectly for her, and she buried it.
7-4-2.
Johnson and Black have been stuck here a little while. Who's going to crack first? And it's Johnson who strikes first. Truong just left it a touch too high. And you can see she says, "I'm sorry." Another long dink battle. This time won by Johnson and Black.
8-4-2.
Certainly worked better with Johnson on the left side. That lobs in. Dizon did so well. Scampered back, ran around the lob, hit a very nice drop, forcing the pop-up Truong right there. Credit Dizon for a nice play.
4-8-1.
That time Black going for too much. Dizon and Truong certainly not out of the second game.
5-8-1.
Oh goodness.
Second serve.
The tape decided which side the ball was going on.
5-8-2.
It stayed on the side of Truong. Nice drive from Dizon, sets up Truong, who punishes it. Another point.
6-8-2.
Great play again. Johnson and Black may need to think about a timeout at the moment. They don't want to lose the advantage that they have.
7-8-2.
And they might. There it comes. Timeout on the court. It's all square at 8-8. That's just tremendous play from Truong and Dizon, taking defense into offense. Really nice resets and waited for the opportunity to strike.
9-8-2.
And then Johnson, maybe a little impatiently, attacks that ball. And what do we have here? Down 3-8. They now lead 8-10, trying to take this to a third game.
10-8-2.
Oh, did it hit her? It did. Tyra Black tried to get out of the way, but the ball just catches her visor, of all things. And that was the outcome of game 2. We're back in. Tiebreaker. First to 11, win by 2. And it's Dizon and Truong who attack first, claiming the first point.
1-0-2.
Spent a lot of time on this court over the last couple of days and have been looking to find the coaches to advise players during these breaks, and not many of them do. that's such good defense from Black, and Johnson earned the mistake from Dizon. Dizon, another mistake. This is how they lost game one, just the unforced errors. If they can keep it clean, they're definitely going to be in this third one. Ooh, that was close. It was out. Might be worth a challenge, though. None coming.
2-1-2.
Great finish from Black. Truong with the pop-up.
How well do you know the players?
3-1-2. Side out. One, 3-1.
Truong, clean backhand volley.
Do you ever talk to them, interact with them? Oh, is it really?
2-3-1.
Don't make me laugh out loud.
Second serve.
And Black this time with the backhand volley. The closer this gets
2-3-2.
to the finish line, the closer Dizon and Truong are, the tighter Black and Johnson will get. That was a crazy rally. Had a little bit of everything. Truong started it with the lob over. Tyra Black reached up high over her head and got down a pretty impressive smash.
3-3-2.
But Johnson put it out. More defense from Dizon and Truong, but this time not good enough. 3 serving 3.
3-3-1. Point.
Excellent cutoff from Johnson, and the jump and scream to follow. She's definitely motivated to get to the semifinal.
4-3-1.
I can't believe I'm missing the playoffs right now.
Dizon this time, there's been a lot of high balls put away with smashes and high volleys in this third game.
4-3-2.
That's a clean shot, Truong. Nice angle just inside that white line. I think
3-4-1.
Johnson and Black have the advantage because they'll turn the corner and play on the bottom side.
Second serve.
The far side of the court has consistently been an advantage in this weekend's play. And excellent play
Side out.
from Johnson. Truong and Dizon clearly attacking.
Okay. Yes.
Clearly attacking black with those stinks.
4-3-1.
That was some outstanding attacking from black. Great defense from Truong and Dizon, but it's just a game of territory. The further back they went, the more trouble they got into. Not that time, says Dizon. Pounds that one at the paddle of black. Johnson, who couldn't get it back.
5-3-2. Side out.
Well, they did it in game two. They were down 3-8 and came back to win. Truong and Dizon have work to do. Oh, that was great defense again. But offense so often beats defense, and you saw it there. Wind has died down here at Picktona.
3-5-2.
Mercifully for us and the players, it was a little biting wind today. Started out here. Play started at 8 a.m. and it was down in the low 40s.
5-3-1. Second serve.
Still 5-3.
5-3-2.
Nice drive from black. Truong this time wins the kitchen battle, side out. So no points earned in 2 innings. Waiting for somebody to crack.
3-5-1.
And it's Tyra Black on the right side. Dizon puts it away for a point.
4-5-1. Second serve. Four, 5-2. Side out.
Winner of this takes on Anna Bright, Jackie Kawamoto.
5-4-1.
They took out Fahey and Jansen 12-10, 11-6. Well, Johnson with the scream as they make the turns are going in your favor. Keep it up. Dizon and Truong certainly have demonstrated their ability to play excellent defense, but it's the small things, particularly up in those hand battles at the net, that seem to be the difference maker at the moment. that's so good from Johnson. Truong not ready for that. Dizon not ready for it. Another point, 7-4.
7-4-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
Johnson, I thought she had it. It was certainly set up for her. 7-4-2.
7-4-2.
Oh my goodness.
Wait.
Do that again. Ball dies over the net. Watch this again, everyone. That cut slice, and it just dies and kicks back
8-4-2.
into the net. So much slice on it from Black. Insane defense from the 3 seeds, forcing
Timeout receiver, 9-4-2.
shot after shot after shot. That Johnson and
9-4-2.
Black 2 points away. Really well done from Dizon.
Play out.
Good timeout. It worked. 4-9.
4-9-1.
They can do this. They did it in game 2. That
Second
ball
serve.
looked like it was floating out, but I think hit Dizon.
4-9-2.
Oh, this time it's Black with the uncharacteristic error with the setup.
Five 9-2. Play out.
Errant serve from Truong.
9-5-1.
Well, they were clean drives from Black, but as soon as she turned to defense, that ball popped up. Dizon more than happy to put that one away. And again, this time it's Johnson on the right side, side out. Johnson hitting a little side slice on that serve. Got one more match coming up after this, women's quarterfinals.
Point.
And Truong winning that battle. Ball flies off onto the court. Big shout out to Henry Holden, our producer, for sticking with us yesterday, today, and hopefully tomorrow, Henry. Big thanks for all your support this weekend. Ooh, just wide from Johnson, who went for the ATP. Dizon, Truong are climbing their way back into this. Again, I think timeout right now would be useful. But what do I know? Black says you don't need a timeout. Finishes it with a plum.
Point.
It's closer and closer. 8-9-2.
8-9-2.
Statistically in sports, timeouts work. That's why coaches take them. I think in this situation, players should consider it too.
9-9-2.
Dizon and Truong have really gotten back into this. They're 2 points away from this match. Oh, almost some great defense again at the transition zone. I think that's their forte, Dizon and Truong, is their ability to get balls back
9-9-1.
in play. Oh, the ball hit the tape and kicked up.
Match point.
Dizon looks back at AJ Kohler and says, I can't believe it. Match point for Johnson and Black.
10-9-1.
I think that was out. And there it is.
Point game now.
The backhand